Alright, welcome back everybody to the Temple of Torment and to Castle Amon, aka now Castle Ralverbeni, since we own it. Oh, I guess we left it, did we? I'm a little nervous. Why am I standing here? Oh, I'm on the castle. I thought that was the castle. I thought for a second like we hadn't saved and we were still en route to the castle. It terrified me. Alright, let's go to, I guess, Port Victory. See what we can learn there. See if we can find some thread for somebody's wife, as I recall. Let's just go into here. There we go. So I don't know that we may be in the northern area. Does it tell us? No, we entered Port Victory. I don't know if we went into southwestern or what. There's a quest dude here, though. Let's go talk to... Oh, it's a quest dog. Oh, it's a dying dog. Yikes. You see a starved dog bleeding. It's clear someone has abused him. He looks at you whimpering and begs for help. I'm not going to be evil here. I don't give a shit. Perhaps I could tear a part of my shirt to stop your bleeding. I don't care if my god doesn't love me for doing this. He whimpers, but you are able to stop the bleeding. Now that should help. Perhaps I have some leftover food, too. He eats willingly the food you offer. What shall I do with you now? He starts following you. Well, perhaps I can make some use of you. Do we get to have 2 followers? Yeah. Okay, apparently you can have more than one, so we probably could have hired more people. I'm glad we helped him. I'm surprised there was no, obvious... Oh, party. Dog joins your party. The forces of evil grow stronger. Oh, okay. So apparently the more people you have with you, the more powerful the enemies become, which is both cool and shit, because, what's the point of having more party members? It's like games that, level the enemies up when you level up. It's always struck me as utterly pointless, and then what's the point of leveling up? Here's Ragile. A very Ragile-looking fellow. Let's go talk to him. Or Ragili. Cleric Ragile. Greetings. I sell potions here in Port Victory and research diseases. Okay, the usual. What do you know about the Temple of Torment? I wonder when all this ends. Well, that was informative. Let's talk to Belize. Isn't that a country? City? God, I feel embarrassed I don't know that. I think it's a city. Greetings and welcome to the Temple of Port Victory. How can I help you? What can you tell me about the Temple of Torment? Just try to stay alive there. Alright, thanks. We found a fragmented god theory. You are standing on a fragmented god theory. You add the fragmented god theory to your inventory. Let's take a look at it. Items. Fragmented god theory. Let's use it. Lore. New lore. Alright, so let's press tab. That brings you to the journal here. Let's go to lore. Learn about the fragmented god theory. Fragmented god theory. All the gods we know appeared during the great cataclysm of the year 0. However, we know our world existed before it, but there is no written record of even a single god. Obviously, something created the universe before our gods even existed. So where did our gods come from? Or where did the universe come from, for that matter? It's kind of a chicken and egg thing, isn't it? To answer this problem, I'll present my theory. The fragmented god theory. I've given much thought to our gods and their portfolios. I've come to the conclusion that each of the gods represent a single emotion. For example, Eliabor, or Elabor, sure, represents compassion, and Cathul represents fear. So what I'm proposing is all the gods were once part of a greater god. I have no answer to what could possibly destroy a god so its mind would scatter. I'm not sure if the cataclysm was caused by said god's destroyal or destruction, or if it was the cataclysm that destructed the god. Probably even our gods do not know. My theory is still just a theory, but a valid one at that. Alright. So lore appears to be literally just that. It's information that has no bearing on anything. It's just it's her children's temple again. Not the Temple of Port City. We don't want guns, but let's just go see if this person knows anything about the temple. Kalen. Gunsmith Kalen. Greetings. Only the finest muskets. What can you tell me about the Temple of Torment? I'm just glad the demons are on the other side of Demon's Fall Bridge. So that's where they are. Okay. I wonder if the temple is over there. And if so, where does that other exit we saw to the northwest of the main map go? I don't know. I wish it would tell me which section I'm in. Why doesn't it say you entered northeastern Port City or whatever it is we're in here? Let's go talk to Armadas. Let's go talk to this entire fleet of ships. Multiple fleets of ships, pardon me, it's plural. Guard Captain Armadas. What can I do for you, citizen? Nothing. Literally nothing. This is guy. They just asleep? Are they just sitting in here being asleep? I guess not sitting in there being asleep. Maybe laying in there being asleep. All right. It is. It's very. I guess we did go into southwestern because look, we can go north now. It is an extremely cool game, and I'm very, very impressed with the setup that they have with the towns and that kind of stuff. What sometimes bugged me, like, well, if I ever bring up anything about caverns, it's because I'm comparing and contrasting, not in a better or worse way, just in the sense of my own design sensibilities, and they're reflected in games that I make, obviously. But I know in caverns, like, I refused to put anything in that didn't have a direct function. You know, you couldn't have. There couldn't be anything just for the sake of being something. So there wouldn't be a character you could just talk to for the sake of just talking to it. It would have to have some effect on game. Nobody says move along, in other words. Move along. Greetings, have you come to see my goods? Nope, just want to know about the Temple of Torment. Why would anybody want to go there? Why indeed? Alright, let's see what he does have. How much so I've got enough gold. I must not be able to use this for other reasons. 1d12 plus 0. We're already wearing leather, as far as I recall. I don't know how to identify our unique sword that we're carrying. Like, is there a place we can go where somebody will do that for us? Like, what's the... We can't equip it until it's identified, clearly. It's unless it's a quest item of some sort, but it doesn't appear in the quest items list, right? So there was a dog in the city to gain. That appears to be the only quest, so far at least. Here we go, the Hanging Lantern Tavern. Maybe. Cassin. Another gambler. Nope. I do not want to play dice, sir. Duvantir. Welcome to my inn. Is there anything I can do for you? What can you tell me about the Temple of Torment? I can sometimes hear demonic sounds across the river. I hope they'll never learn to swim. Me too. Do you sell food, by the way? Because ultimately that's an issue. Let's get a meal for 2 gold. Oh, did that fill me all the way? Are you kidding me? That fills you all the way. That's great. I would say, well, I bet you the beer fills our... For 1 gold, let's just find out. Does the beer fill our thirst back up, even though it would technically do the opposite? No, it didn't do anything. You drink a beer, you have slight problems in your movement. No. I don't know what. Maybe it gives us a slight amount of food? I don't know. Adaria. What can you tell me about the Temple of Torment? Many adventurers have died there. I hope you're wise enough to stay away from death. No one can evade death forever. Here we go. We need some of this. Let's buy 5 for 15. And let's buy another 5 for 15. And that's it. Alright, well, we stocked up on food, which we needed to do, and we need water, actually, but I didn't see a well. Did you see a well anywhere? Let's not keep walking around. We're just going to get thirstier and thirstier. Let's move on and see where the next stop is. We do have water skins, of course. Demon's Fall Bridge is the way to get to Relgardur's farm, which is, of course, where we're going for our next... the Runes of Undershire. So I think didn't they say that the temple was under the Runes of Undershire? So I guess that's ultimately where we're going. We're going here first, for the sake of going there, because it's in the way. Then we're going here. You are about to enter. I don't want to enter Demon's Fall Bridge, do I? Let's just try it and see. Is it a dungeon? Is it a town? I thought it was a bridge. Is this a guard? Move along. Your statement serves no purpose, sir. I mean, it kind of wastes your time, right? You got to go. If you were smart, you'd go talk to each of them. If you didn't have worries about time limits in your own literal life, you'd go talk to each of them. Is that it? So there's no point in doing that. I think we could have just walked across. It was literally a pointless exercise. You are about to enter Relgader's farm. Before we do that, let's figure out what the hell we're here for. I forget. Oh, that space is gone. Remember that space between Mushroom Trip and Buried Treasure? That space is gone. Find the buried chest next to the lone pine. Alright. Oh, there's combat here. What do we have? A Dark One Warrior. Again, we come back to the idea of being inspired by Diablo to some degree. That would be that. I don't want my dog to die, but he's not... But he didn't help. Why didn't you help, dog? We add the unique leather armor, but I don't think we can do anything with it yet, right? Backpack. Equipment. Can we equip it? No. It's unidentified, and therefore we can't equip it, but we don't have a clue how to identify things. Which is going to be an issue, I think. Let me move my mouse out of here. We're looking for a pine, yeah, the lone pine, eh? Are these not pines? I guess they're coniferous. It could be spruce, I guess. We'll see if we can find a tree that looks distinctly different than those trees. Is this the lone pine? This does not look at all piney. It's red nettle. You add the red nettle leaf. I guess that's for alchemy. Oh, good, Zin. Let's back up and let Zin take care of it. At least partially. Well, my dog does nothing. What was the point in saving you, Doug? Whoa. Let's rest. Gonna need to drink from our watering skin soon, unless there's a well on the farm. Of course, it might be brackish or, problematic due to the presence of the demons here. He dropped some gold. Bunch of gold ducks. I'm now picturing literal, shaped like a rubber ducky, but made of solid gold. Every time we find those. That'd be the weirdest unit of currency for any realm. But I'd have mad respect for any realm that decided to use that absurd currency, just because I'd be like, wow. That is impressive bizarreness. We got the gold ducks, one of them. Let's rest, and then this looks like the lone pine, perhaps. Yes? Standing on a Manorus. Let's press enter. Enter does the same as right-clicking. I'm using my keypad for now. I'm hoping the lone pine, maybe it'll be a coniferous-shaped tree standing in isolation. Let's get a sickle. Oops, enter. Let's see if we can see anything about that. Is there a reason to use that or not? Nah, it's just a 1d6 weapon. Same as our original short sword thing. We can go sell it, though. Got some hell needle. Hell needle root. Let's rest. Let's go make sure that the lone pine isn't in this one black square. Nope. It may have also said near Relgader's farm, so maybe it's literally on the overworld map. We can go look at that if we can't find anything here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Doug, what should we do next? Let me ask it. He looks confused. We don't know if that's because he doesn't know what to do next, or if it's because he doesn't understand English, though. My goodness. Get this off the screen. Well, oh, there we go. Well, if there's a lone pine in this map, we've uncovered it. Let's try looking at the map. All of these trees show up as trees, but there are some that are in isolation. Let's start with that concept. Let's go like here. There is a tree that is lone. There's one here. There's several here. One here. I'm betting this is the one. Unless that was the Mandrake route or whatever the hell it was. Let's proceed around and we'll look at this. Let's look here. Let's try enter, 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 enter. Oops. I wish to discuss our strategy. Return. I don't want him to follow me further away. That's fine. I'm not trying to talk to you, dude. Am I not able to search when you're standing there? For that matter, I have no, reason to suspect that enter is the key for search, It seems to be the key for everything. It's like the equivalent of the word smurf in terms of commands. It's just the all-encompassing word. Oh, I've gained a level, apparently. Oops, I pressed X. Looking. So X switches you to a look cursor. It's kind of neat. How do we get out of that? Press X again? No? All right. Let's press Shift X, I meant. You reached level 6. I don't think we're going to go with dexterity again. I think I'm going to stick with strength. We're going to go for the pure warrior build here. Fucking dag. Like, I gotta lead them away so I can search when they're not next to me, That's not lone. This is lone. Well, if right-clicking is the method, it has not yielded results. Let's take a look at the options. Maybe there's a reference for search, movement, talents, deity, power, prey, inventory, rest. We never used auto explorer. Spells, action is enter or right-click, as we know. No, ma'am. There's no command explicitly for search or dig or whatnot. Let's just consult one more time in our journal to get some quest action here. Find the buried chest next to the lone pine at Ralgardur's farm. Let's take a look again at the map. Did we miss a pine? Did we miss a tree? I certainly didn't see a chest, or if I did, I didn't note it. We looked at this lone tree, we looked at this lone tree, we looked at these lone trees, we looked at this lone tree. Is there any other lone tree? There's one down here. I'm skeptical. But, let's just walk around. Maybe we'll also see a chest if we're lucky, Can't go any further south. Let's use the control, the keys that let us sort of look around. I do note there's a pine here that, blocks access to this, so the chest might be behind there. There's also this. No? So at least look here, or try bumping into this, or no. Well, this is the other lone tree that looks decidedly deciduous. Lone pine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need... Oh, don't we have a shovel? Oh, goodness gracious. We don't have a shovel. We have a pickaxe. What is a pickaxe for? Do we remember? Mining minerals, but not for digging. I bet you anything we need to use a fucking shovel. Which means we gotta go elsewhere. Not here. We know where we could get one theoretically, like all the way across the map, but I don't think it's worth digging for Ralgardur's lost gold if we have to go all the way back to that starting town. So, perhaps we'll just ignore that. Let's drink some water. Where's my water skin? There we go. I don't know, guys. I think we're just going to leave this place. Accept our failure. and figure out how to proceed. We know that this is probably where we ultimately have to go, and it's en route. Why don't we at least go clear the top side of Undershire, if that's not oxymoronic to say, and then we can from there retreat to another town to see if we can pick up supplies like a shovel. If we can, we'll return to Relgadar's farm, or a more water, for God's sakes. But for now, let's go to the ruins of Undershire. It's a corrupted well. There ain't nobody in these shops. I don't think we can drink out of this. I think it would probably be a bad idea to try, so let's not do it. Let's see if there's the option to do something else. No. Neither drink nor fill water skins. That maybe there'd be an option to purify the well or something. Giladier, listen, I don't have much time. What has happened to you? My name is Giladier. I was wounded in the second floor. I barely escaped. The temple is somehow constantly changing. Yeah, so that for sure is a randomized map. The Temple of Torment itself is an actual roguelike. I'm not sure if any of the places we've visited so far have been roguelike in nature. They might be, but I don't think so. Especially the fact that he explicitly calls it out here. When I escaped, I found the first floor to be different to the one I had just visited, and all the rooms look like they are scrambled. How can that be possible? I have no idea. There are also strange hidden runes everywhere. They seem to be some kind of traps. Trap? Some kind of traps? I guess some kind could be singular or plural, rather. That activate when you get too close to them. I'm not sure if I can... It sounds more like Shatner. I should have done a Shatner impression for this if I could. I'm not sure if I can make it back to Summerdale. That's not a very good Shatner, I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do for you? Do you have a potion of healing? I can make it to Summerdale if you have any. I'm evil. But I don't want to... I also don't have any. Oh, do I? Alright. Please, give it to me. Find me in Summerdale Inn, and I'll reward you. I'll rest there for a while. That's not Shatner-esque at all. Sorry. It was just some random guy with a weird speech pattern. Let's try drinking here. Alright, we can drink here, and we can fill the water skins here. We got lots of food. Let's grab this scattered journal page 1, and we'll look at our inventory. For God's sakes. Aye. Where do you go, scattered journal page? Let's use it. New lore. Scattered journal page 1. Pleased how I was greeted. The monks and nuns alike welcomed me with open arms and served me food with beer from their own brewery. The beer wasn't anything special, but I really do appreciate the gesture. From what I've gathered, they don't have visitors often. I must say I'm amazed by the fact that monks and nuns live here together. How do they keep from banging? What does that mean? Well, why is he amazed? Usually it's either, not both. I wonder how do they keep... Yeah, that's exactly what he meant. How do they keep discipline in here? Don't their nature call them to each other's arms? Don't it? I spent the night here gazing at the strange orb I found in the Kurabian desert. Once again it showed me distant lands of another space and time. It seems my wound hasn't healed fully yet, as it still aches. I wonder how long it'll take. Either way, it won't matter any more soon. After the breakfast, I must continue my journey. I believe the catacombs should be near. Stone of Recall. Oh, maybe that's like a word of recall, I'm guessing? What does this do? Oh, okay. So again, Diablo inspiration. This is very much like if we step on this, or Diablo 2 more to the point, we're unlocking this thing. Yeah, we teleported to Undershire. See that? But if we get to Altar Room, then we can go back to Undershire. We can teleport back and forth through the depths, so we don't have to find our way back out every time. I don't want to repent my sins. I don't know how. Well, I can do this, I guess. But we still haven't identified the stuff we got. We got this unique shit that seems like it would be good, but we don't have any clue. Let's just see if we have any like scrolls of identifier or something in our backpack. And apparently we had some potions we didn't know about. I don't know what to do about that. All right, man. Let's descend into the dungeon. We're not going to go far. We'll maybe explore one floor because we're like 25 minutes in. Let's explore the first floor of the Temple of Torment. You entered the first level of the temple. Let's go this way. There's a lantern, a magical lantern, no less. Let's kill this slinger. Well, I'm right-clicking him. That doesn't help me. Let's rest. Let's get this. Oops. Let's, you add the magical lantern. Let's take a look at it. Maybe it just doesn't need oil or something. It's like the Phial of Galadriel or something. Unlighted. This light source requires no fuel. Well, there you go. All right, let's use the goddamn thing. We can sell our other one. Dark One Warrior. We gained 45 health, or 45 experience, sorry. I healed at the same time, that's why I read that weirdly. Dog, don't charge ahead. If you die, I'll feel guilt-ridden. Oh, but if you kill him, I'll be pleased. Let me get this magical hand axe. Let's go kill these guys. And then we'll worry about the axe in a minute. Let's get a food ration. Alright, let's take a look at our axe. Equipped. No, backpack. Items. No, equipment. Hand axe of strength. Plus... Oh, that was good. 1d6. What are we using? Do you remember? What do we have equipped? This doesn't show me what I have equipped. Does it? Let's go out of here. Equipped. A sickle of accuracy is 1d6 plus 2 and a plus 5 to hit bonus. Maybe we'll stick with that for now, because I don't know what the bonus strength does for us offhand. Can we find that out? Or press C? Can't find out what strength does. Next page. Nope. Let's just go with that. Wait, let's go back in there for a second. I just saw something. Next. So we can have two things equipped. Look at melee damage, range. I haven't been equipping that bow because I've been like, we're not going to, I don't want to have to swap it out, but maybe we don't have to. Let's try equipping it. With fucking I. Backpack. Equipment. Let's equip the fine, let's try it. And now, if we press C, okay. So we're still using our sickle of accuracy, but we have this equipped as well. Let's try equipping the new magical axe and see if this becomes more damage. See if the strength bonus does that or not. Backpack equipment. Let's try equipping. Or equip it in offhand. Let's try this. Does the same. So the strength bonus doesn't help us. Now I don't know if we're using both of these at once, if that's what that means, or if there's a key we can press to swap between them. But let's just keep it like that for now. Maybe we're using both. Already doing really good damage. We can do more. That'd be great. Oh, I'm standing on a depleted arrow. Oh, the arrow trap is... You triggered a trap. An arrow hits you for 8 points. All right. Ooh, this bastard. Let's just... Can we wait? Is there any way to wait? Let's just walk north and south. Matter of fact, let's try firing at him. F. Oh, and you do have to have arrows. I wasn't sure if it was like... If it would be like Diablo in that too, where you don't have to have arrows. They're just like... It's nice to have arrows, but you don't need them. Basically, your bow is like the bow in the freaking AD&D cartoon where the ranger had there. Hank. Whatever his name was. Got a sling. Oh, I guess, no, let's grab this. Let's grab all of this so we can sell it, right? Let's try equipping the sling. Not because I think it's better than the other thing. I'm sure it's not. But maybe it requires no ammo. Because you just pick up stones, you know. Sling. It's a damaged sling. Let's not even bother. Yeah, let's do it. Only in the interest of learning more about... you don't have any bullets, so it doesn't matter. I just wanted to know that information for future reference, you know. For all of our reference. Let's equip the bow again. Let's rest here for sure. Here's the way downward, which I'm not going to do yet. Oh, we get a potion of some sort. Potion of healing. Let's take that. Don't tell that dude we just met. He'll be very jealous. I haven't really been looking. We hit him for 10. Like, we are hitting him for more than we used to. Does that indicate, perhaps, that we are using both weapons simultaneously? I'd like to know. Rest. You cannot rest this time. Oh, I didn't see him there. Let's get the hand axe. Rough. Rest. Lead bullets. We could equip that sling at least. Let's well, might as well, right? There's no point in having a bow equipped that we can't use. Let's equip the shitty sling. And then when we see a monster, we can try firing at it just to find out if it works, for one thing. Let's try firing. You don't need bullets, I just fucking... Do I have to equip them? Oh, he killed it with one fucking sling. Or Zin did. Not sure which happened there. But we got 2 golden ducks. Let's look at the map. There's a little bit of here to explore, and here, and here. Another way out, or perhaps the only way out, might be like, you know, basic gangbang where you, where when you come down a ladder, or old school warrior, when you come down a ladder, you don't instantly have the stairs to rely on. Which in terms of gameplay, I definitely always preferred, even though it didn't make a lot of sense. That's it, guys. We're ready to head... What the hell are you doing back there, guy? Let's wait till he comes up. Just in case it matters where they're standing, like a net hack or something. So we're gonna go down, but not. I don't think today. We're at 34 minutes. We've reached the temple, guys. We've explored the first level of it. We've got a new dog companion. We've found a bunch of items. I don't know what else to say. But the alarm that signifies that I'm supposed to go get the laundry out of the dryer just went off, so I better go get that. So I'm going to call it there. I'll be back when I can be. It might be as early as tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's not a heavy work day, although the week itself is. Actually, all the weeks upcoming are very heavy work weeks. Tomorrow itself is light. But we'll have to see. I've got to do some studying before my job tomorrow. I'm not sure what to study. It's one of those things where I'm like doing a contract for somebody, but I'm not exactly sure who. So I better figure that out and figure out what I need to know before I do it. So that's about it. I'll talk to you later. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. That's it. Bye.